Hi there, I am your coach, Dr. Lisa Massie, here to teach you how to use foam rollers. Today, I'm going to focus mostly on the round, full-length, fully circle foam roller. Different options that you can do to use this foam roller. Make sure to check out my video I made on different types of foam rollers. To do these demonstrations, I'm going to use the medium density foam roller to show you some of these activities. All right, so the first way that I like to teach clients to use a foam roller is generally to place it on the wall. So you place it on the wall like so, and this allows you to start to put the amount of body weight that feels comfortable in your body. I'm going to then lean back into the wall on the foam roller and putting my feet out, all right? Getting a sense of how does that feel on my body. Does that hurt? Does that feel nourishing? And if I need to change, moving my feet back in to make sure that it actually feels good on my body, that I can relax into the foam roller. We want to make sure that we have a device that we're going to use. So taking that time to breathe into it, feeling it, making sure that it feels good inside our body is first and foremost the most important, which is why using it on a wall is nice, to be able to take a lot of your body weight off of it and just start to explore at different areas of your body if this feels good, if this is something that you want to enjoy, or do you need either a softer one or a firmer one. I'm going to go and show you some ways to make even a softer one a bit firmer if you need to. I enjoy having it on the wall so that you can roll your back out by just bending your knees and simply rolling your back up and down, okay? And you don't even have to bend your knees. Sometimes you can just go back and forth like so if you want. But if you bend your knees, you can get a little bit more movement. So it's like you're rolling on the foam roller, okay? Then you can also adjust this foam roller to be where it needs to be. And then placing your hands behind your neck, your head if you can, and then simply just rolling over top. So not bending your knees, just gently extending your back over top of the foam roller if that feels good. And again, adjusting your feet, your back to whatever feels good. Make sure you feel safe when you are doing this movement. The next way I like to use the foam roller is laying on the ground. So if we put the foam roller on the ground like so, placing our feet down, and what I do is keep my bottom on the ground to start with. Putting this back, using my elbows to stabilize the foam roller. And again, just starting to feel, what does it feel like when that foam roller is on my body? What does it feel like? Do I need to support my neck? Can I tolerate the amount of pressure here with my bottom supported on the ground? Okay, starting to gently roll and explore what the foam roller feels like. Then when you're ready, pushing up and rolling back and forth with the foam roller, making sure that your neck is feeling supported by your hands and by your arms. Now, a couple of things here. Make sure if you have long hair, put it up. If you have a shirt like I did, it will get caught under the foam roller. That's okay. You know, just adjust as you need to. All right. So rolling back and forth with your back. All right. Any of those pops that come out of your back, those are fine and safe. As long as they don't hurt, that's a good thing. We want to get that air out of our joints. Okay. So again, same thing. Then you can also keep your bottom here on the ground and then lay over the foam roller, taking in a breath and then adjusting as needed. And starting to explore and feel the foam roller from that angle. If you have some shoulder pain, sometimes a nice part to get is actually not directly into the armpit itself, but almost on the shoulder blade, on the inner side of this shoulder blade. That's where the latissimus dorsi comes on in. And so we lay on it at a bit of an angle. So I'm not laying fully vertical. It's a bit back, like so. And you can feel that lat, might be a bit sore, and rolling through that side of that thoracic cavity, right on that shoulder blade, on the side of the shoulder blade. So that's a really nice place to get if the front part of your shoulder may be a bit sore. That's a really nice spot to get. So again, you're not leaning over this way. We're really making sure we're leaning back kind of at a 3/4 angle, leaning back onto that shoulder. And again, supporting your neck if you need to through there is great. Another way you can use the foam roller, if you have it here and you want to get your thighs, this is going to take a bit of core strength, and you lay on the foam roller like so, rolling back and rolling forward. I'm adjusting my microphone, so thanks for staying with me. So just rolling forward and back, taking this wherever you feel comfortable to go forward and back on the foam roller. So that's for the shoulder and the thighs. You can also simply have it here, keeping the bottom on the ground, and then just going your calves. If that feels good, you can lift your bottom up then. Again, it is going to be a bit of an arm workout to do this. In future videos, I will have how to use different self-massage devices to help with the calves and the feet. But if you want to use your foam roller for the calves and feet, you can also do that as well. Okay, feel free exploring. All right, lastly, the foam roller in the vertical position. So we're going to use it this direction. I'm going to lay my spine along the full length of the foam roller. Okay, so this is really to help stretch out the chest. We can do some breathing exercises with it. You can do core stability with it. There's all kinds of things you can do with it. But I want to just show you this setup. It's one of my favorite ones to do, especially when it comes to self-care. If you're feeling a bit overwhelmed and exhausted from the day, you need some self-massage. It's a nice tool to use to get on here, like so, putting my tailbone all the way down at the end. Okay, and then having my head fully supported. And again, this is why I prefer the full length foam roller. If it's almost every torso, I haven't had anybody have a long enough torso that it doesn't fit, but I'm not saying that that person's not out there. So you can also do side to side rolling like so. If you like, if you feel like you have some movement, if you simply want to just sit and be stretching out the pec muscles here, stretching out those arm muscles, taking some nice deep breaths, that's wonderful. You can then also move the arms out to the letter T if that feels safe, and then moving it up to the letter Y. The letter W, you may want some pillows here and or yoga blocks to help support, or if they feel safe in this, W position or field goal position, feel free to do that as well. All right. Then you may want to hug yourself, going out to one of the letters that feels really nourishing, giving yourself a big hug, and then opening up, hugging and opening up. You can also work on some core stability here, playing on it. So either lifting one leg at a time or lifting both legs, feeling that balance, which is always super fun. Okay, so there's all kinds of things you can do on the foam roller in this position as well, and or just laying and being. That's also a great idea as well. Thank you so much for being here for how to use foam rollers And I have in the comments the specific foam rollers I use today and links to where you can buy them.